We have in Latin America many countries who have similar problems. They
yes.
have some difference, but also have some things similar.
Like, for example, what are the similarities?
One of the things that we are struggling to deal with is how to implement net metering. And different countries it's using different regulation, and the way that the PV solar is entering the system is quite different. And I think we can learn from each other, and also learn from the things that were good and the things that were not that good. And I think that's quite interesting.
So
Another
net metering, another one.
Another one, it's one of the things that we need to see how we deal with. It's access to service. Not just access
what kind
to
of service?
That's one good question, because usually we start to think about access as something as infrastructure, like just have access to the grid. And now we start to see that's not just it. Actually, we need also to have some quality on that, and also it's one important thing, it's be affordable, because in the region we see that the amount of energy that people consume, it's much lower. The intensity of consumption in households is much lower, and it's not because we are really efficient, but because people is really struggling how to pay the bill. And I think that's something we need to really be thinking carefully, because subsidies, it's quite complicated. We need to take a look at
differences. What are the main differences between Latin American countries?
One thing that, if you look at access can be quite different between one country to the other one.
But give me an example.
An example, Brazil will have almost 100% of access. Already. So we still have some isolated problems, but we have already we had a really big upgrade on the amount of people connected to the grid.
Infrastructure access?
Infrastructure access. Now we need to look on how actually you are delivering the service to people. You have other countries who have much bigger struggling to actually give access to infrastructure access to people, like Haiti. Let's say it's another big example on the other side that's struggling to actually deliver access, but you are working on that, and I think we need to go together. We need to have infrastructure, we need to have quality of the service, and also we need to be affordable and sustainable somehow. So.